And hello to all friends, potatoes are with you. Today we have on review, just the best mod for nuclear weapons, on version 1.18.2. He adds various pistols, rifles, all kinds of machine guns, shotguns, nuclear bombs, conventional bombs, smoke bombs. In short, just a very cool mod. So let's look at it faster. First of all, he adds these various statuettes to us, so that residents can become special merchants and sell us weapons. Because they do not have any crafts here, practically no weapons are being crafted. So, the first statue is the Statue of Liberty. Here we have it made of diamonds and also a torch. Let's put it up and sleep the resident. So let's get faster. So he became our Statue of Liberty, and now he sells a Glock, FN57, can also trade with us, like this Desert Needle and USP. There may also be other different weapons. So where do we have it? And where is the resident? And where did he go? I'm listening to him. How did he get through here? He's coming here. How did he teleport here? In short, here it's just that for 10 diamonds, we can buy various pistols from him. Let's try to terminate it. Let's say this is like this. Now here, we also have a new one. That is, we have a shotgun, but basically he sells various pistols with us. We will consider how to use these pistols a little later. Let's move on. Then, we have a statue of ammo. That is, it's probably some supplies. In short, here we can get with you here such a shotgun XM1014, a new P90, and also various naturally other non-priority weapons. By the way, let's look at what all these pistols look like. First, let's take the Deagle. So, the Deagle looks like this in our hands. Pretty well developed. I wouldn't say it's Minecraft, but it's also nothing like that. Then we have a Glock. The Glock we have is just such a black pistol. The FN57 is so fashionable here. And finally, we have such a just with a silencer. We can't shoot yet, but by the way, they have pretty cool sounds. It seems to me taken from Cs 1 and 6 probably. Let's hear it. We will listen to the sounds of shots a little later, when we have already considered all the weapons. Let's put our statue of Emma in short. That is, rifles probably or something like that. I do not know how exactly it translates into shorter. It does not matter. The main thing is that we remember our peasant. He becomes like this. Here, he sells us 556 cartridges, 762, and here he will also sell naturally different weapons. But now we are moving on to a normal statue of rifles. That is, our main weapons will be sold here. Let's break it down and do this here. Well, what kind of resident will take a job with us? Here, he sells here. By the way, this is wait a minute. It's also very strange. Let's shoot. By the way, let's listen immediately to a shot from a Kalish. Just like in it seems to me. And let's have a new one. Well, here he is with us. Wait, didn't I change the statue? Everything? In short, this is my puncture. Here in fact, we just sell cartridges first, then all sorts of Kalish will be sold. Let's take a quick look at all the weapons that we can get here. So it's an AK-47 in rifles. Then the WUA. Here's a beautiful rifle we have, just like a bomb cannon in general. Then, Barrett some M82 and 1. Now I don't know what it is. Most likely it's like a shorter rifle from Aksachka. Then of course, MK, and here's a shotgun, then a new shotgun, and finally P90. They all have a variety of cartridges, you can read here, that is, the size 762, here we have 762, here 127. By the way, the Kalish looks like this in my hand. Honestly, I don't really like it, because you can see that it is quite stretched. But it seems to me that from the outside. Yes, of course. Well, in short, the main thing is that he shoots cool. Just let's pinch and, oh yes, it's just beautiful. It recharges, by the way, on the P button quite quickly. Very strange sounds we have now, but oh well. Then in short, we have a statue of explosives, roughly speaking, so it is made from our awnings. And let's see what we will trade. Here we are trading various explosives. This is in my opinion, a bomb that sets everything on fire. Then, we also have a diffuse, that is, really like in we have a wooden, iron, gold, diamond, Nazarite diffuse. If I'm not mistaken, let's see for sure. There's still gold here. Also here we have bombs that we can buy. The simplest thing is a fig tree. Well, of course it's just going to be smog. Now we're going to look at the whole thing. Then we'll have a thing that sets everything on fire. Highly explosive, well, roughly speaking, it will blow everything up, and finally atomic. Let's look at atomic bombs a little later. When we consider nuclear bombs, it will just be a bomb cannon. Let's blow up the smog first. So it means we put a bomb like this, a Sasheka, and make a timer here. So, let's say 5 seconds, that's it. Explosion. Bomb the Hasby blender and wait. 5 seconds, a countdown, and I could do it. Just look at how everything is here for Smolkino. It's just, well, quite powerful I think. And we can also diffuse this whole thing once. I'll take it straight to the Zaratovalia. Let's immediately compare it with the wooden one. Let's say now, we will have a fig bomb as well. I'm betting here for 50 seconds. 50 seconds, so wait, 50, here's 50 seconds. And now I want diffusion. We have a wooden diffusion of 20 seconds, but a Nazarite diffusion of 5 seconds is just that. She's out of her mind. The bomb, Heath Bendy Fist, and all of it fell to us even. Let's try to detonate a firebomb away from here, so that here we have such a one here. I don't know what kind of bushes burned down. In short, we put it on 4-5 seconds, so that we don't wait long and fly away. We look at this beautiful explosion. So here we have such a fiery charge flying around, and everything is set on fire a little bit. But now here, the light will disperse, and naturally everything will burn down. Then we have an advanced, roughly speaking, explosive. Let's blow it up somewhere. It's time to blow up something more serious, let's say a military facility, in the form of a tower like this. In short, we represent what was detonated here at the base of the building. So well, here we have a hop, and we put it on 4-5 seconds. Quickly leave here, hop 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 hop, and look at this explosion. Explodes quite powerfully, much more powerful than TNT, I would say probably like, well, 5 TNT pieces probably somewhere like that. We will consider the atomic bomb, as I said, a little later, when a nuclear war begins. Next, consider the statue of rockets. Here, we just have the crown of this video, a nuclear bomb. Here we have for sale, first of all, a bazooka. Just with the help of it, we will be able to launch all our nuclear bombs. Then comes the rocket. Here, we have a smoky rocket, which sets us on fire, a highly explosive atomic rocket, and also the most cheater cool. I do not know if it is legal or not, but we have some kind of water shot rocket. Well, in short, you'll just be awesome what it will be. She will break the whole world. While we haven't started considering all this, let's look at how to shoot from a conventional weapon in general. We have the following types of bullets in total. We have naturally different millimeters here, that is, 7.62, 9 millimeters, 12, and 7.556. 570, normal shot noise, there was still noise, that is, here we have armor demolished 7 armor, and also 14 armor, this is a dislator, that is like in a dot isolator, in short. There are also various parameters here, that is, the damage, as well as the flight speed. The speed, by the way, is about the same for all of us, but it's about 100. And also, the gravity of gravity affects everyone the same way, and there are various modifiers of these cartridges. There are, that is, normal ones. Here we have all normal ones, and there are also antigravitons. That is, gravity is 0 impact, explosive, that is, we will have an explosion, and then there will be a fiery charge. Normal naturally, microatomic, then if we have it, we will have a small atomic explosion, it will just be something with something. We will also consider this. Literally, you can shoot like that with a kalash, and it's a lot of fun with nuclear explosions. Silver, here we have them ricocheting, have 32 damage, which by the way, is a lot. Some kind of Danstein, I do not know how it translates. In short, here we also have a ricochet. The speed is higher, and the damage is naturally higher. I think it makes no sense to test each cartridge on each resident, it will be very cruel. So let's move on to something interesting. Let's say we test the WAS, why not? Let's look at what a WAS is in general. Here we have 7.62, but it's shooting, and let's ricochet as possible. Everything means we recharge our VP. Here we have 10 charges in total. According to the plan, we should somehow bounce off the wall. Really ricochet. Here we can literally break down all the buildings. So, then we have such an obstacle here. We shoot from the WUO, and no, it does not shoot through. After all, the hardness of the material, as well as by the way, this brick here is also not shot through. An ordinary stone is shot through. Okay, that's it. Let's finish the baby talk, and move on to nuclear weapons. So, to begin with, I generally suggest just checking the bomb, and check the Smolkovaya. Here look, we take another rocket with our second hand, and we click on the and it loads directly onto our rocket launcher. This is how the whole thing looks from the outside. And let's launch it. Let's say we smoke everything there. So, and this is what we could have here. In my opinion, it is about the same size as from a regular Siska. Well, in short, so we have smoked a military facility, and now we can move on to the next system. It will be fiery for us. We take it means a fire charge. Everyone, let's get here. Hop, that's the kind of fire charge we have here. It seems to me a little more powerful than the boys. Maybe not. Now let's move on to the next charge. It will be highly explosive, or something like that it translates. And let's say over here. Let's go to this house, everyone. Explosion, we destroy that house, we destroy everything simply. It's not even a nuclear weapon. Now you will see nuclear weapons, it will just be tin. But first, by the way, I suggest checking the nuclear cartridges. Let's do it now. We charge our Kalashnik. Yes, all of our nuclear cartridges were loaded into the magazine. 30 pieces of nuclear explosions. Now we are going to shoot. Let's fly there, where else is everything intact? At a military base. Let's say there are barracks here now. Here, let's shoot all these barracks or whatever it is, some small hangars. Just one shot. The explosion is nuclear. Look at how powerful it is. By the way, do we have any radiation here? And no, there is no radiation here. But look at this explosion. It's simple. It's power. And here's this little mushroom that's here. Let's blow up this small substation that provides electricity as well as communications. Because this prevents us from advancing our military operations. We will blow up the runway already with the help of the following high-impact weapons. Well, Now we turn to not the most powerful weapon. The same powerful thing is the Vlader rocket. But by the way, it's not so beautiful at all, so I suggest we consider it first. It's just a weapon, the maximum cheat on Minecraft. Let's charge it now. So great, and I'm going to press PCM now, just now. Oh fidget what you see. We start the water, we just break everything, absolutely everything is covered with lava here, and it goes all the way up to the bedrock. And the bedrock also breaks. As you can see, our bedrock is covered with obsidian. It has melted so much that literally everything breaks. I do not know where this weapon can be used. It is literally a weapon only for the administration, but the main thing is that it can be bought from residents. These are the residents we have now gone. Well, let's move on to nuclear weapons. Let's take the usual Sishka first. Well, let's imagine that our military base was mined. Here in this main house, some officer turned out to be a traitor and laid a Sishka here. So he put it here for 20 seconds and everything is shorter for us. The alert systems are screaming and we are running faster to some bunker. Everyone run. I'm stumbling already. There are these explosions and now there will be a false call. It turns out that the Sisechka was not the same. It turns out that this officer made such a distraction on purpose so that they would think that a nuclear bomb was planted here. And there was a false call on purpose, but it turns out that a nuclear bomb was also planted here, which was also mined for 20 seconds. And we all ran again the siren, again faster run. That's it. Nuclear contamination has gone. And we see, oh my god, it's just a shockwave. Everything was blown away, literally everything was blown away. We died, we were exposed to radiation for a whole minute. Here it is a mushroom, forming right now, everything is covered with lava, the explosion is huge. Everything has been demolished here as well. There is radioactive contamination everywhere, and a real nuclear explosion is formed. Nuclear winter is coming, and everything is very bad. Everyone dies, the world is over. Let's imagine that some person prescribed a creative for himself, and just like that, a bazooka starts firing a nuclear bomb. That's it, it's flying fast, and there's an explosion. That's it. Everything we have is a nuclear wave like this. It's flying here, everything is breaking. Literally everything. For the beauty of the picture, it is necessary to make a third explosion. God loves the Trinity. So I suggest that all residents are like this. Well, to escape from the explosions, evacuated to this corner. Here we have a fire burning. They are warming up very slowly. Here comes another bomb, and unfortunately, everyone dies. There was no one left alive. The command decided to just play around and launch literally all the remaining remnants of nuclear bombs into the desert. Just see what happens. Let's check it out now. There's just a launch going on like this. Hop. Just an explosion on an explosion. Bombs are flying. The sun is formed by the INI, which also explodes some small nuclear suns, and literally everything. There is nothing left of this world. Well, I have now clearly shown you what will happen if you do not monitor your nuclear reactor in industrial craft. Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, put likes, write comments. Also just be sure to click on the bell so as not to miss new bombastic nuclear releases.